This chapter is your entry into Logo Soft Comfort V8. Apart from the software installation, you will get to know the user interface and, on completion, will be able to create your first program. Logo Soft Comfort V8 is a configuration software. It runs on the Windows, Linux and Mac OS operating systems. You use it to make basic settings such as selecting the backlighting or menu language. You do not have to do any programming. It is much more a case of connecting function blocks on a surface. Drag and drop techniques are used to position the function blocks on the surface. You can create your programs in small steps and then simulate and test them immediately in the software. Once your programs show the required behavior in the simulation, you can transfer them into Logo. Furthermore, the software helps you to produce professional project documentation that complies with the standards. Note that all Logo Soft Comfort screenshots in this WBT may differ from those of the software that you actually use. The uploaded programs can then be tested in the online mode. The installation of the Logo Soft Comfort V8 software is simple and is carried out according to the operating system. First, download the demo software if you do not already have it. You will find the link on the right below Further Information. In the new window that opens, search for the installation package for your operating system. Start the downloaded file. In the example given, the file is started on a Windows system by double-clicking on the file name. The installation then begins. You will be guided through the installation by an instruction dialog. By the way, the demo software cannot be used to transfer your created programs into a Logo control unit. You need a full version to do this. For the successful processing of the tutorial, however, the demo version is adequate as it enables you to simulate all the programs shown. Before you start working with the software, familiarize yourself with the user interface. This can be broken down into different areas. As in most software, there is a menu bar here in which all program functions and options are divided into categories in the main menu. The respective commands are located within the categories. In the toolbar you will find the most important commands that you can execute directly by clicking on the symbols. The diagram editor is where you create your programs. This window also has a toolbar with specific functions that are frequently required. On the left of the software user interface, you will find the function tree. This contains all the function blocks that Logo Soft Comfort V8 has to offer. The last area is the information window. If your draft program has syntax errors that prevent the program download, you will find instructions here. The resource usage is also displayed, indicating which minimum hardware generation of Logo must be used. Explore the software user interface so that you can familiarize yourself with the areas at your leisure. Let us now look at our first real program which will be implemented by the software. The example is an application for buildings specifically in the bathroom. Let us assume that you want to implement a light fan controller in which the fan is to start with a delay after switching on the light in order to save energy. When you switch the light off again with the fan running, the latter should continue to operate for a specific time to ensure that sufficient fresh air is supplied. Then it should switch itself off automatically. Start the tutorial now by clicking the playback button to see how this application is implemented in the software. In addition, use the demo software to program the example yourself. Make sure that the diagrams mode is active. The second option is the project mode that is dealt with in section 4. We shall assume that you have opened the software and that no program is open. To start, create a new program. To do this, click on the New symbol in the toolbar. This opens the program in the diagram editor and the Properties window. Enter a name for your program. The other settings are not relevant at the moment. Click on the OK button to close the window and start processing the program. click on the Next button to continue the tutorial. This button appears in different positions in all the tutorials of this WBT. This gives you sufficient time to understand the examples. The digital function blocks and the special functions which appear in the function tree on the left are of importance. At first, we require a digital input to which the switch will be connected in the practical application. Click on the function block Input. Then, click on a position in the diagram. As you can see, the symbol for the digital input appears at this location. Now click on File, then Properties in the menu bar. This opens the Logo Settings window. Switch here to the selection Input-Output Names. Double-click on the name field in the left column at I1 and assign the name Switch. Then give the two outputs a name. Call Q1 Light and Q2 Fan. Then close the window by clicking on OK. Click again on the Next button to continue with the example. The input, i.e. the switch, has now been given a name in the diagram. This simplifies your orientation regarding the inserted function blocks. Now insert two digital outputs, one for the light and one for the fan. To do this, double-click on the function block Output. A stamp appears next to the function block in the function tree. This means that you can now insert multiple function blocks, each with a simple click. Add the two outputs with a click each. Both automatically receive the designation previously given. Now you still require an on-off delay, as the fan is to start and stop with a delay after switching the light. To do this, click on the function block On-Off Delay. Then insert this into the diagram. The delay times now have to be set. Double-click on the function block and the Properties window will open. Assign the on delay and off delay times for the fan, for example 3 and 5 seconds. Then close the window by clicking on OK. Now select the Connect function. Connect the switch with the output 1, i.e. the light, and with the on-off delay, and with the output 2, the fan. The program is now complete. The tutorial comprises 4 chapters.